Cassie's here. Oh, you are cute.
Officially
Oh my gosh.
in person.
Yes. Hey everyone, it's Allie and welcome to my channel. Despite the fact that I'm sitting at the mystery box couch, the hall couch, this video is actually a vlog. It's supposed to be a weekend vlog, but it is 1 o'clock on Saturday. And yeah, we're just getting started, but that's just how it's going. So my husband Ryan and I went to 3 different estate / garage sale / yard sale things. The first one that we went to is what started the whole thing because they had an ad on Facebook Marketplace. They had this gorgeous gold ornate mirror. That's totally my vibe. I have a lot of that in my house. And I've been looking for a mirror like that, and it's really hard to find what I'm envisioning. So I'm envisioning like one that is quite horizontal along that way instead of tall vertically, because eventually we're going to be remodeling our master bathroom and I want to put one of those gorgeous gold mirrors over both of our sinks. We are fortunate enough to have 2 sinks in our bathroom. But of course, when we got there, I actually didn't realize that they had opened yesterday. They were Friday, Saturday. I was thinking they were Saturday, Sunday, but they said the mirror sold in about 5 seconds. And she said they only charged $100, which I was like,
they're so expensive.
So I would have gladly paid $100 for that mirror. But because that was kind of a disappointing thing, we decided to go to another sale. And there were some promising pictures on Facebook again, but we were very conned, I would say, by that experience. And this is not to be judgmental of anyone, but I just want to give you the vibe, set the scene a little bit. So we rolled up to this house, very small house, in quite a rough neighborhood, just kind of the environment where like nobody's really taking care of their property. The woman that greeted us was sitting on the steps up to the house smoking a cigarette, so like that was how we were greeted into the house, so that, you know, set a mood, I would say. And we went in and the whole house was just really, unfortunately, in very rough condition, and there were signs everywhere that said, "Enter at your own risk." And we kind of were like,
At risk for what?
like, is the ceiling about to cave in? Like, what's going on? And the house just really smelled quite badly. So even if we had found something like really, really awesome in that house, we probably would have had to consider if we could get the smell out okay. But then they did have a shed in the back. And oh my gosh, guys, it was so sad. They had like a mini grandfather clock in the back, and it totally went with my colors as well. There was like a lot of blue and gold in it, and it was the beautiful dark wood. Oh my gosh, I was so sad because it was broken at the top. And then we actually found one of the things that broke off, and we easily could have super glued it back on, but we could not find the other one. I don't know if it's lost in the rubble in that shed or if it was lost a long time ago, but it was such a sad thing to leave behind. And so unfortunately we left that second place with nothing as well. And we were like, okay, like we have to find a good sale today or this is gonna be a total loss. We found another sale kind of out in the country near my parents' house. We went there and we immediately were like awesome stuff, the kind of place that you see like an American Picker type store. And it turned out that the woman who like runs her little business there, she is actually a picker, so she had a lot of cool signs, just a lot of like very good antique items. It wasn't picking through someone's junk, it was her already having picked through junk and then selling it. And normally places like that, like basically she was her own antique store, usually they're really expensive. But you guys, I'll show you in just a second, obviously. We got a lot of stuff and literally we paid $39.25, and some of the stuff like I'll probably have forever. So I can't wait to show you. Let's get into it. I'll just start with possibly the least exciting thing and the thing that I found first. It's just this little picture. It has like a wooden backing to it, but I love like that impressionist looking art, like very Monet. And I thought that this would be good just to kind of like put on a shelf somewhere. I'm not actually a huge fan of this light wood. I really don't have any of that in my house at all. So I probably will spray paint it gold, I'm thinking is what I'll do. But it was only $1/4, so I was not gonna leave it behind. Next up, I did get some little Crocs. And you guys, if you don't know, I'm a Croc girl. Like I love Crocs. That's always what I'm looking for when I go to estate sales, things like that. I'm collecting them and putting them in my kitchen. I'm not gonna be a hoarder about it. Once I fill up my kitchen shelves, I'm probably gonna stop looking for them unless I get a really big one because those are hard to find. But yeah, these will definitely sit together up on my kitchen shelf. They're going to stay a little family. It's like a dad and mom, I feel like. That's kind of what the vibe is with these. But I was super happy to get these. This one was only $4, and it's not huge, like compared to my head, but $4 for this is a really good price. That's like what I would pay at Goodwill probably, and you can never find these at Goodwill. And then this one, which is just a smidgen smaller, this one was only $3. So together, $7, definitely was gonna pick them up. And then I think that this is a crazy deal. There are a lot of crazy deals, but this one is interesting. So we saw this, which again, comparing to my head, this is really quite big. It's beautiful green color. I don't know how it's showing up on camera 100%, but it's a really nice, like a little bit darker green color, and it has a really interesting lid. I think it's super cool. It's in perfect condition, not a thing wrong with it. Inside looks fabulous. The bottom looks fabulous. And we asked the people, like, do you know what this would have been for? Like, what is this? Oh gosh. What is this kind of like storage jar, whatever you want to call this? What was this for? And they said,
well, we don't know.
So let me know if this looks familiar to you, what this might have been used for, or is it just, you know, whatever you want it to be. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna put it in my one guest room that is kind of like floral themed, and it has a lot of green in it, so I'll probably put it in there. Next, I picked up this cake pan that's in the shape of a lamb, and this is like a total sentimental purchase for me because whenever my grandma would host Easter, she would often make cake in like a lamb-shaped tin. So I've never seen that really in the stores aside from like very like uninteresting looking pans, I guess. Like this is a total cool vintage look. And so Graham, I got this because of you, and I can't wait to try to make my own lamb cake. Next, I got part of my brother's birthday present. So Jake and Maria, his wife, if you guys are watching, just skip ahead. Okay, so I told you they had a lot of signs, a lot of the tin signs, and my brother likes Corona, and they have this Corona Extra Find Your Beach sign. I think it's really, really cool. It's in fantastic condition. It's a pretty great size, and my brother and his wife, they have a really nice bar area in their basement, so we just figured this would be a fun addition. And then last but not least, oh you guys, it's probably my favorite thing. We got such a good deal on it. I love how it looks in the space that I was envisioning. Ah! Okay, so it's this vodka, I don't even know what you would call this, like bottle dispenser or whatever. It's such a cool look. It totally goes with my whole vibe, that gorgeous gold. I love, love, love that little sign there. There, hopefully you can see pretty well. I love this little vodka sign. And then it came with 8 of these little shot glasses, and these are so gorgeous as well. They're all in perfect condition. And you guys, she literally gave us this whole set for $6. Like, she could have sold it for $40 easily, and I probably would have paid it. Okay, so sorry, this whole section took longer than I thought it was going to, but just so you know, our plan for the rest of the day, I think we're actually gonna go get signed up at our rec center, and I'll try to get some footage of that actually, because our rec center is it. It literally has one of those like ninja warrior courses, like the punching bag thing that you go across, and then like the monkey bar stuff. It literally has one of those courses that people have to build in their own houses to prepare for Ninja Warrior. Also has almost like a literal indoor water park, a really nice track for walking around, just a really beautiful facility. So yeah, I'll probably show you guys some footage when we go do that. I'm not gonna like work out too hard today. I'm just probably gonna walk around the track, because after that we are going to go to a little summer festival in my parents' hometown, the town that I grew up in. And it's just a really cute little town, so it'll just be a great place to spend the evening. I feel like we really haven't done that many like festivals and things like that this year, and obviously not last year, so this will just be a really good like last hurrah of summer. But all right, I'm gonna stop talking, okay, and let's go to the gym. Whoa! I just had a major drop.
Oh wait, it's that's a nipple.
Good morning, guys. It is actually Monday. I didn't vlog at all. Yesterday was just one of those days that was super busy, but not really like vloggable. I just had a ton of editing to do, stuff to catch up on, because then I had meeting and youth group and church all yesterday afternoon and evening. So I just didn't really have anything to share with you. I apologize, but it was a busy day. Today, it's Monday. I'm feeling a lot of anxiety this morning, I'm not going to lie. I feel like there's just been a lot of small things in my life over the last week that have just given me a lot of anxiety. And then together, I'm just feeling really ah! And one of the things I'm most anxious about is this morning, I literally have to leave in 5 minutes. I'm going to be driving about an hour away, which that is stressful to me. I'm just really unfamiliar with the area, and I don't like driving that kind of distance, which is not even that far, but it makes me nervous to do that by myself. Almost 30 years old, and it's just one thing that gives me a little bit of stress. And I'm also meeting one of my YouTube friends. Her name is Cassandra Joy. She is lovely from everything I can tell. She does a lot of very cozy vlogs. She lives in what she calls a Stars Hollow kind of town out towards the western part of Ohio. So of course I will have all of her channel information linked down below, and she seems lovely. Like I said, I'm honestly not really that nervous to meet her, but it's just kind of that thing where you're meeting someone for the first time, you know it's gonna be a little awkward. Thankfully, she's really extroverted. I'm much more naturally an introvert. You might not get that from my videos, I don't know. I'm very comfortable talking to a camera, but I definitely get very nervous in a lot of social situations. But I do well if I'm with somebody that talks a lot. I don't necessarily do well with another quiet person. So I think Cassie and I are really gonna get along great. I'm excited. We're gonna go to an antique center. It should be a lot of fun. I know for me, I just need to get there. I need to get that first part of the drive over with and meet her, and then I'll be fine. That's kind of how I am. But just wanted to let you know, I'm definitely feeling some feelings. My heart rate is literally 130 beats per minute, and the resting state is 65. So that just kind of shows. But I'm not gonna vlog any while I'm driving because I have no idea where I'm going, so I'm definitely gonna be using my phone to navigate, and I don't want to die on the big highway. But I will check in with you guys once I meet Cassie. All right, I just got here, survived. I'm oh. Getting through Columbus is just so stressful because you have to merge. Like any city highway traffic, it's hard to get through it if you have anxiety like me in those kinds of situations. But I've just arrived at the antique center, so I'm just waiting for Cassie, and then we're gonna get thrifting. Cassie's here! Oh, you are cute. Oh my gosh.
In person.
Yes! We're at the antique center. I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm excited. I have a whole list.
Do you?
Yeah, I came prepared.
I'm the opposite. I need nothing.
No, I didn't say I needed anything. I just said I had a list.
Right. think I'd spend the money on these if they weren't Portland, like if it was something more significant to me. Okay, I am back from my little trip out antiquing with Cassie. It's actually been a couple days. I completely forgot to film this, but I did survive the drive. It was very stressful for me, but it was worth it because Cassie and I literally spent 4 hours at the antique center. We walked around the whole place. I found some good stuff, as you'll see. She was able to find something as well. So all in all, a successful trip. But I just have to shout Cassie out. Please make sure you check out her vlog channel. She is a much better vlogger than me. Vlogging is not really my thing. So she documented the whole experience. I believe her video will be out not this coming Friday, but next Friday. Make sure you go over and subscribe to her so you don't miss it, and check out all her cozy vlogs. She lives in a very Stars Hollow kind of town. She describes it like really quaint little village from Gilmore Girls, if you're familiar. Really quiet country area, lots of cute shops. I really enjoy watching her stuff. I've been a fan of her for quite a while, so it was really cool to meet her, and a little weird, I guess, to meet her in person. But she's definitely just as lovely in person as she is in her videos, and I'm really happy to have a new YouTube friend. Carrie's my OG YouTube friend. Shout out to you, Carrie. But it is nice to have someone in Ohio that I can meet up with every once in a while. So I have to say, I was looking for like a copper teapot to put out in the fall, and I still am looking for that because I wasn't able to find a good one for a good price there. But I did see this really big blue one. I probably won't put this out in the fall, or I will if I just can't find the one that I'm looking for anytime soon. I thought that this was such a cute one. It's so large and it totally goes with like my standard colors. I use a lot of blue in my decorating. And unfortunately, I can't tell you the price of this or the other things individually because they took the tags off, which was very kind of them, but I don't remember. I do think I spent like $110 total, so just keep that in mind. But I do feel like I got good prices for everything that I purchased. I also did pick up a crucifix. I found this like 2 seconds after we walked in, and I use a lot of gold in my decorating, and I do like to have a crucifix in every room, and I still have a few rooms to fill, and I like each one to be unique from a different spot, so this will look good. And sometimes, especially the old crucifixes, Jesus is looking a little rough on the cross, like they really mess up his face and stuff. So I thought that this was actually a pretty good looking one. Then you guys already know I had to get a crock. I think I only have one more spot up above my kitchen cabinets for a crock, so I'll just be looking for one more after this, and then my kitchen cabinet collection will be complete. But I was really, really happy to get this. I think I spent like $35 on it, and it's a really nice one. It's a great size. It's like the perfect amount of banged up. There were a lot of options. Many people were selling crocks, but a lot of them were quite expensive, and I just thought that this was a pretty darn good one. And then last but certainly not least, I got this little carrier with all of these drink glasses in it. And I have to say, I kind of freaked out when I first saw them because I thought they were the exact match for those shot glasses that I showed you earlier in this video that I literally had just picked up at that one sale. And upon further inspection, these are definitely not like the exact match as the shot glasses, like they're not from the same set. That would have been really crazy though, and that's what I thought, but it's okay. They still look really, really good together. But I love this whole carrier. I think it is really, really cool. And I think it will be really nice to display these and the glasses and the vodka dispenser, container, whatever, during this fall season. But okay, you guys, that was this video. It was vlog slash haul, but so fun. I definitely went out of my comfort zone going to meet up with Cassie, but I'm super glad I did. We really have a lot in common. And I know that it can be tempting when you like get out of the college age, you're in your upper 20s, early 30s as Cassie is. It's hard to be open to making friends from scratch because I feel like you think, oh, it's a lot of effort to tell people my whole life story, start over and all of that. But I think when you have like a very similar moral base as Cassie and I do, and way of living and mindset and all of that, you can connect with people very, very quickly. Like we literally chatted for 4 hours straight and we just had a great time. But like I said, make sure you go over to her channel and check out her vlogs. But I'm gonna end this video here. I'm uploading it today, so gotta finish it. But if you like this video, please make sure to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe. It really does help my channel out quite a lot. But thanks again for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.